Hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Manufactio Nuclear Edition. We have been working fairly decently towards trying to obtain a little bit more science, and the name of the nuclear science stuff, I'm currently running the challenges for the blue one because, why not? But hey, let's see where we're at this point. So we left off, we had a few little bitty uranium fuel cells, and now we have a full stack plus... Well, I think at least another, we're getting close. This stuff is very, very, very rare. And again, like I said, it's going to just sit there and slowly work through what it needs to do until we finally get what we need. Why are you missing input item? Where are you? Missing input item. Excuse me. Let's see what we're doing here. I know it's kind of slow. Again, intentionally, I'm not trying to make this stuff very quickly, but I do want to make sure that we're, at least keeping up somewhat with things. But yeah, we've been making a little bit of 238, and anytime we get a 234, it is turned into the fuel cells right off the bat. So I did go ahead and toss a bunch of uranium in one of these, or one of the little mission profiles in there, so that we can start working through those. And well, we need to start working on the last little thing that is going to be needed in order to be able to make, well, I should say the last little part, the part we can actually work on right now, which is going to be the Radaway. We have to be able to make these Radaway packets. These Radaway packets, as far as I'm aware, this is just a bugged out recipe and needs to be corrected as we go. But we can, for that matter, get all of the 2 lower levels of this set up today. So there are several recipes as far as being able to actually make the slow acting Radaway, which we could actually start using some of this, and be something to kind of play with as we kind of wander along. So I've already went ahead and cut up or crafted up a mushroom farm so that we can start working with mushrooms, which is pretty much right here. We already had that unlocked. I've had that unlocked for I don't know how long, and I still haven't bothered to put it down or do anything with it. But we're going to go down there to the end of the base, and we're going to go ahead and put that down, and we're going to get it configured and built and sorted. And if we have time, which I think we're probably going to have plenty of time, we're going to come back over here. We're going to drop down 2 of the chemical plants and at least get that Radaway fluid made. So we should be able to get all the way to there today without a problem. And like I say, this one actually we could do, fluid mixing, or we can do other little radiation scrubbers. That's nice. It's going to give me ethanol. If we had the radiation scrubbers, we could start feeding those things in and start just sucking the radiation down as far as things go. But we're going to come down here to where we have not been in a really long time, which is all the way down here on the end where our tree farm is. And this was intended to be where the crops and whatnot were supposed to be grown. Now, it's pretty simple, easy as far as I remember setup. All we got to do is just get this thing down where it belongs. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to put it right behind this farm right here, even though it's not exactly all that well lined up. We're going to put it right behind here because we already have a bunch of infrastructure that is right here underneath of the actual base kind of thing. So I should be able to get it set up fairly quickly, fairly easily, and, as always, the way things work. So let's see. It should be what? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We should have a little bit of dirt. Let's try to keep this nice and lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then that thing goes in the middle right there. I'm assuming it's going to do the same kind of thing over here. I've yet to fool with this. I don't know. I haven't messed with one of these in forever. So we're going to find out together how this thing wants to work. First thing we're going to do, again, is we're going to have to drill a hole underneath this base, underneath the floor here, so that we can get some of this stuff hooked up. And I knew for a fact somewhere over here, everything I need is right there. To the point that I think we'll just go ahead and give it some power right now. Yes? Boink. You get some power now? No power. Why not? There might not be power over here, come to think of it. There should be. No, it's over here. How am I getting power from this one? Somebody's down here going to be a pain in the tail. Where are you? All right, that took care of that problem. I still got a whole bunch of old stuff from a long time ago down here. All right, now I kind of think that's what I ended up doing. I kind of remember not cleaning up the mess down here very well, did I? Go ahead, clean this up. We don't need you anymore. Come on. There we go. All right, so I got to drag that all the way back over there, just barely inside my reach. So let's go ahead and get this done. Where is my thing? I think this will work. Yes. Okay, and then I just want that one. I'm just going to go ahead and pop out all of these. All right, so then we need water, power, and, well, we're going to have to come up with some way of getting the power over here, but we're going to do a few things. So let's see. We need a hookup to the system. Where is my pipe box? And that is some pipe. Hopefully that's enough pipe to get over here. Should be enough, I think. Oh, I love these pipes so much, especially when you're trying to build like this. But that should work right there. There we go. And I believe you need water. All right, you're getting your water. I guess I can go ahead and put the mushrooms in here and maybe some of this dirt. Or is it going to have to be podzol and or this stuff? Great. So you want that, don't you? Yeah, I kind of wondered if I wasn't going to have to go dig a bunch of that stuff up. That's fine. Huh. All right, well, we'll do a little bit of that, and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to throw a couple of those in there once we get a little bit of power and the connection to the actual system to where we need to go anywhere else. Oh, I am out of parts. Give me a little bit. I need to go get some more parts. Alrighty, let's give that a test and see if that works. We should now have power, no fertilizer. All right, so now we can do the little magical stuff of hooking this up to the system and getting things to work. Hopefully. So we need a supplier and a provider pipe. So I think supplier and provider will do like so. And then you guys can just come up like that. Oh, we need a one of these. Hang on. That's fine. All right, so you need fertilizer. Fertilizer. It's F-R-E. There we go. That stuff. Go. F-E-R, whatever. That should come up from over there. Guess the trees have to be cutting themselves down right now. Let's get the box out of the way. I don't need any of your junk here. We can get rid of that for sure. And that can go away. That can go away as well. I don't need the apples. I think we probably already managed to do a few things. So did you put it in or no? How did I have to make this work? So you are fertilizer, tree, and dirt. You're supposed to be fertilizer there. Oh, you put the stuff down. Good. At least it did that. Let me borrow a little bit of that real quick. So, this, that's going to be all of those. I need to go and put this in here. So I planted them. Good. Now I got to go dig up a whole bunch of podzol, which is not a humongous problem because it's pretty much everywhere around the base right now. Let me get onto that. I will be right back. Well, I got them kind of growing just a little bit. We've got to kind of wait till it gets nighttime before they actually do anything. But, you know, that is the way that it is with mushrooms. But at least we're making nicely, decently tall brown mushrooms that can do a few things. I don't know what the deal is. I have a problem right now. I don't know why. But on this end of the system, as far as our logistics network is concerned, for whatever reason, it's not wanting to fill the fertilizer into either one of these two farms for some weird reason, even though it is... well, right there, I believe. Yeah, right here. So that connects into that line, which connects down and goes under. You know what it probably is, isn't it? No, we're going by it. I don't know what the deal is. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to figure out what it is, why it's doing it, because it's causing us a slight problem. I probably actually should do this, huh? Let's try. I have this powered in a really terrible spot. Let's move this over a little bit. Like maybe there. That looks a little better for me because there's a spot already run with power right there. Nope, nope, missed. Yeah. Hey, up here. Right there. Go to work. Thank you. I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but hey, we'll see how things work at this point. Maybe that'll convince something to work. I don't know. It's who knows? Maybe it's just a bug. Maybe it's just I need to restart something, or maybe I just need to not worry about it for right now. I'll have to do something because it's not. Oh no! 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 Don't do that. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's not filling these up. That's okay. We'll play with that as we go. So that should have us a few mushrooms, at least at this point. We should have a few decent amount of almost 4 stacks of mushrooms, at least at this point. So that'll work for a while. That should do us. I mean, it's not like we're going to really need a lot of this stuff. Once again, it's going to be just enough to unlock a lot of the science. And then we may just save up enough of that so that we can do the challenge one time once we get to that point. So the next step is going to be we're going to come all the way the heck back down here, where we have all of these chemical plants already. And boy, I wish I hadn't done what I did right here. Might have to move some things over, but I think we're going to try to stick those other 2 chemical plants that we're going to need for the Radaway like right here somewhere, I think. Probably right in behind this one if I can. I have one already made. I'm going to have to go make another, but let's go ahead and get this guy down and figured out so that we can start feeding some things into it. Let me see. Chemical plant. I thought I had enough of these. I knew, there it is. Good deal. I know we had several of these and we've used them all. So let's see. I want to rotate you maybe like so. I don't know. That's awful tight. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, right? As long as there's a couple of spaces in between things to walk, that's all right for me. That might be a little iffy once we get into here. Is there clearance? Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that started. So I need my pipe box. And we're going to need some provider pipes and some supplier pipes. And I don't think we need any fluids, right? The slow acting stuff is just this plus some mushrooms plus some redstone. Okay, I think we can manage to make that function. I need to do another one of these. Yeah, we're gonna need to do another one of those so that we can get a little bit more of the stuff over here that we're going to need, because I'm going to need to bring plastic and all those other kinds of things over here as well. Let me get some things hooked up, I guess. And then we can come on with the rest of this. But yeah, it's going to be pretty much that. And where is that? The last supplier pipe. I got to go pick up some stuff. And we really need to pick up some stuff. So you need one of those there. You need one of those there and there. And you're going to be a redstone. Actually, no, I want the redstone on the outside so I can put the thing on it. Mushroom. So we have our brown mushrooms, and we're going to do redstone right here, which is just that simple there. Go to there. You should be good. You should be good. I just need to go ahead and run another set of these. The next step isn't much, right? Radaway normal is just this with some boron dust. So yeah, we're gonna have to hook it up to this mess there. All right, right. I got it. Cool. All right, let me do a little bit more running. I need to make another one of these, and then we'll get it set down, and we should have Radaway and everything done, hopefully, well, today. And then for that matter, like, we could take some of this slow-acting stuff with another chemical plant and start producing the slow-acting Radaway, which really wouldn't hurt my feelings at all, because it removes any of the radiation that we might have on our character right now. Although, like I said, I've been kind of doing it with golden carrots and golden apples because I've got so many apples and I'm finally starting to swim into the gold that it's like, what's the point of it? But yeah, no, I think we might go ahead, set up a couple other things. So I need to go make 2 more chemical plants, get those laid down, and we can get things going. Alrighty then, so we need to make us a new stack of stuff right here so that we can get this all sorted out. We're going to need redstone and mushrooms and boron all delivered right here so that we can then hook it into the rest of this. This is going to be pretty stinking tight here, you know. You managed to make it just almost exactly as tight as you can get it. Well, I think we can do maybe this just to kind of clear it. I want to bring this over here. I know it's kind of unnecessary to run it like that, but that's what we're going to do. All right. And then I need a purple renadouche. Right here. Yeah, it's going to be kind of ugly no matter what I do with it, huh? I think we'll put the chests. Yeah, we'll do the chests right there. That's fine. So, all right, provider pipes. Boing, boing, boing. And we need a few of these single spot chests. We're not going to need a lot of stuff over here. Again, it's one of those things that's just going to take its sweet time to get done. So, yeah, I think actually I need plastic too, don't I? So, with mushrooms, redstone, boron, and plastic. Yeah, we need even more than that. So you put that up there. All right, so those could all go to that. This can get made into one of these. And then this can go down. All right, nice. All I'm going to do now is tell this redstone, this mushroom, which I know is probably silly to drag it that far, but whatever. Boron. Boron. Where are we, boron? Boron dust, I believe that one right there. And then plastic. Plastic sheets. All right, so that should immediately go to work over here. And actually, do I have a thing on me? I do. Boing. I still need to go back through and make a whole bunch of those and set it all up for everything to go everywhere else. All right, so that needs the slow-acting Radaway recipe, which I do think we have. Which one was it? It is U14 and U24, which should be in here, I think, right? U14, U24. All right. And U14 use. Is this also going to be the thing that I used to do the thing here? Yes. Okay, so I need a copy of that. Since we can't make the other one right now, I'm assuming anyway. We'll go ahead and do that. All right, so you get one of these. And I know it's going to be kind of a mess all over the place, but it is what it is. We're just going to deal. Go like that. Missing fluid input. What fluid input? Oh. Crap. Right. Well, there we go. That's a whole thingy right there. A whole 50 coins for 1,000 of those things. Cool. Well, we're done with that. That didn't take too long. I went ahead and shut that off. I just want to make sure it happens one time. So we got over 100. That's not too bad. I can do a few things with that, I suppose, here very soon. So we got all this fun stuff going on down here, and now I have a problem. And the problem is I'm not making ethanol to make this process work. This has, I guess I just can't read. It's one of those days, you know. Slow-acting Radaway also requires ethanol. I don't know how in the heck I missed that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of goofing down here. I'm got a few sugar canes, and sugar canes that is how we're going to make the ethanol, because ethanol, I guess, is the easiest way to make it that way. Unless once we get the radiation scrubbers, then it'll be giving us ethanol. I guess. I don't know what the hell that is. We'll wait. We'll wait when we see what happens. That's going to give us a bunch of plant fibers too. Maybe I should just, well, there's a thing right here that I'm not using this right now, and I haven't used it in quite a while. Maybe what we do is we use this machine right here to make the ethanol that we need. All I should need to do is just do something like that, and it should squeeze it, right? Are you gonna, do you work? I think you work. You should be plugged in. You are powered. How much ethanol does it take? Radaway ethanol is 2. I guess I'm an idiot. I need to put 2 in there. Did it? There you go. How much do we get from 2 of them? A full-on bucket from 2. So maybe what we do is we do something a little silly. I think somewhere in my boxes I should have some leftover parts from something, and I think somewhere I might even have a bucket of water. How about we do this the hard way? Where's my tools? I don't want to. I've got so much junk in my inventory right now. Good Lord. Put those mushrooms away. We don't need them any more for right now. They can go in there. They were probably supposed to go in here. Who knows? Yeah, I do. I still have an accumulator and a couple of those things. Hmm. Where is my toolbox? Do I have a bucket that's not being used right now? I mean, I guess I could use something like that or this, or no. We just need a bucket of water. 1 bucket will be sufficient. There we go. That's some water. All right. Let's run down here. And we'll knock us out a little silly thing really quickly. Hey, it's one of those weird sheep. I do love how the sound is all bugged out right now. It's hilarious. All right, I think we can make some room down here to kind of continuously make that stuff, right? Probably. Somewhere right over here. I mean, I've got 4 block breakers and 1 accumulator. That should be enough to make quite a bit of stuff. So let's just do this. I'm going to have to move you over 1, sir. Over there. I hope that doesn't affect that thing. Just do that. And like, I guess it's just simple as like something like this. And then make sure they're very well lit. And then I can do and a breaker 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if that grows, yeah, it'll pop it right off. Okay, well that's functional, I guess. Where's this thing at? I don't remember how much space these cover. We'll try right there. And then I'll do doink, 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 doink. All right, well, I got all of them. I guess we just need to let sugarcane grow really, really, really slowly. Actually, I don't want to do, yeah, that's fine. Actually, it won't hurt it too much. That shouldn't stop it from growing that tall, I don't think. Let's not. Let's just put it over here. They do kind of like to make sure they want to be fairly well lit anyway. All right, so that's going to go that way. I just need to go ahead and put a small storage up. I don't even really need a small storage. I just need it to do some work. Let's see, pipe, this one. Provider, supplier, and some of those. That almost lined up perfectly, didn't it? You to there. Can't reach. Come on, let me put it down. Fine, we'll do it right here. Yeah, no, we don't want that. We want that right there. That's fine. We'll do this. Did you grab my stuff? Give me my stuff back. And then you, my friend, can have this put right here. I think. Where is a purple thingy? I didn't want that, but whatever. I need those. Right there. And then doink, 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 doink. And then all I should need to do is say sugarcane. Go. There they come out of there. That should put that in here. And then all I need to do now is hook an output to that up to there. That wasn't that hard. All right, well, let me get some of this sorted, and we'll get some of that over there in just a second. Well, now that we're over here, we should just need one fluid router, and we need to crawl up here and hook this up into one of these right there. So let me really need to just you have dirt, use your dirt. It's fine. And then break this. You can be this. Please tell me I'm not going to have a hard time with this. That's north. So, whoop, nope. Ethanol. Ethanol from there is north, and you go right there. That should work. There's not going to be a whole lot, but there should be some. Again, all I really want is a trickle out of this, so that worked fine. And there you go, making us some good stuff. All right, nice. So, unfortunately, that's going to all come out over here. Which I guess I can just run it right back up the hill right there, can't I? I can't do that. Now we have problem. I need to move a few things around. That was utterly brilliant on my part. That would be great if that was the other direction. Maybe what I should do is just come down here and make it. Whatever. I'll move some stuff around. It's actually not that bad of a deal. I just got to move this. Well, don't you love it when you forget to press record when you're working on things and you get everything sorted and you get done and then you go and you finally hit that last little bit and you're sitting there editing the video and you realize, hey, you're missing about 5 or 6 minutes of stuff. We were left off and I had to move this pipeline right here out of the way so that we could get this pipe in up and over. And so I went and took the pipe up and over, and then we ran it down here to the first chemical plant that we have right here with the extra thing in it that's going to be doing some really nice stuff for us, which is going to be, it's going to be taking the plastic and turning this, well, the Radaway and the plastic into Radaway, or the slow acting Radaway. And then on the final machine here, which again, I lost all this footage, so I'm just going to kind of explain it, ran the pipe down a little bit further, and we have another machine here that is going to be doing the regular Radaway, not the slow acting, and then it's going to produce that into this point, and we already have a little bit, so we're good here. So the thing I think we're going to play with here is that in the recording, in some other things, I noticed that there was an issue, and that issue happened down with those 2 farms. And that issue is the same issue that I had last time, or with the last episode, where you need to kind of pay attention about what you're telling the world you can drag out of a box. So I went over to both of those 2 provider pipes and hit this to exclude, and then put some fertilizer in there, and then it went back to work. So the issue still is, I don't know why this one isn't working, which it should be working unless we have some boron in the system somewhere else. So our boron should be right here. We should have where is my box? Where's the box? The box is right here. We can do a little bit of goofing here real quick because I need to figure out why that's not going to work. So there we go. Here, grab our label maker, put the label maker down here, and we want boron dust. Boron dust is right there. How much do we have? That should be right, actually. I think that's right, unless there's some hiding in one of these other ones. Boron. That should be the number we have, I think, if I recall correctly, right? What calculator? Calculator says 9 times 64 is 576. 576. So I don't know why this one, for whatever reason, whatever reason, this one doesn't want to move anything else out of there. So let's do the same thing here. I don't think it's going to matter. We're just going to say that. And then over here, I am pretty certain that it's the same stuff. Let me have just one of these. There, go away, you. Yep, that's good. That's stuff that can go in my pocket. Okay, and then I don't know. I have no idea. Something was weird. I have no idea what the heck that was. We won't worry about it, but it's functional. I think. I hope. Possibly. Whatever. All right, cool. So we've got our stuff delivered. Everything's over here where we need it to be, and we're now making, well, we're making slow-acting Radaway. Now, this little goofy farm that I put up back there is going to be kind of slow. Maybe eventually I will get bored with it and, well, you know, make something else out of it. But I think for right now, all we're going to do is just try to get a few of these up because they definitely help out with trying to remove the radiation that is existing in our character should we have a problem. And, well, that's just part of the whole reason why we want that. So we've got our slow-acting Radaway. Once the recipes get, I mean, I guess I could test the recipe. I could make another one of these and put it down here and see if it's somewhat similar to this. I mean, use on that is still just making this. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to what this one says here, where it also does two things up here, and I'm expecting that recipe. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. There is other things we can do right now. All we have to do is, I guess, probably what I think we're going to do going forward is that we're going to start looking at possibly maybe doing a little bit of better, well, just maybe cleaning things up and getting things kind of sorted. There are a couple of other little things that we do have that we can do. I mean, I still have a bunch of little bitty things here, and we need to be able to do that. We can do that later. I mean, we could go do a little bit more white science. I have an awful lot of somewhere in here decent amount of white science that we could start processing, and for that matter, I have a box full of redstone again that I need to take care of. But we could definitely start playing around with some of the other things now that we have this almost done. So that science is almost done. All we need is a couple of little things to do. So maybe what we do is we blow a little bit of research out on some of this stuff so that we can kind of hopefully keep ourselves a little bit floating forward. We've got that stuff we can do. And power, we still have some of the things in here. I mean, like we could go ahead and blow out every one of those, or at least most of every one of those. Plus there's a couple of more generators here. Plus there's some more other fun things around that we could mess with. And I just wish this didn't have the line loss or the air loss like the wires do, or else we'd be using that. But anyhow, I think for now, that's what I wanted, was a little bit of that stuff. And I think maybe in between episodes, I might play around with a different type of farm for that, you know, get a reed farm set up or whatever. But I think for now, I'm going to call it. That's good enough for me. That'll do us for today. And I think, like I said, we'll just see where we end up with as we keep moving forward. We've got a few more things I think we can get done before we're going to have to probably, I don't know, take a break or do something, but we can definitely kind of keep messing around. I mean, there's still some more stuff down here I haven't unlocked, and there's still plenty of other things we can do. So for now, I think I'm going to call it. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Got some Radaway finally. Bye.